helpful. And now we're going to take a seat for a moment. And I'd like you to sit up on something that makes your hips feel comfortable and supported. And of course, you can sit in any manner that is yours. You could sit in a chair. You don't have to sit on the floor on blankets. Okay, so let's picture that you got into one of those, unfortunately, it happens to us, but one of those downward spirals where you became immobilized. And now you've moved the lymph in the legs and the arms. So we want to address the trunk. So take your left hand across to your right knee, even if you're sitting in a chair. Walk your right hand around behind you and twist to your right. And use the breath like medicine right now that it's like after practice, you're going to drink some water, which is also medicine. So use the breath like medicine. It's a cleansing breath. It's nourishing. It's revitalizing. The breath also helps to remove the debris that we send out with the exhale. And then exhale, come around to face center. Now, insofar as we're addressing the colon and the organs and the digestion, let's now side bend to the right. So you twisted to the right, that's your ascending colon. Now we're going to side bend to the right. So place your right hand on the floor, sweep the left arm overhead. And think of like you're massaging the organs that are here, so also the liver and the gallbladder, but you're also working on this ascending colon. And it's really important that we have healthy digestion for our mental well-being too. You exhale completely and use the strength of the exhale to pull yourself up to center. And then take notice like what's happening with your body and any sense of vitality that's returning. And cross your right hand over your left knee. So we've moved the lymph in the arms and the legs. We've gotten some movement for the digestion. Now we're going to go to the descending colon. Now you guys, that's my water glass. So bring your right hand across, left hand behind you. You guys are not feeling lethargic right now. As you twist to your left, let the breath be something medicinal, like it's like really nourishing for you. And then with an exhale, rotate around to face forward. Place your left hand and side bend to your left. So you want to have a sense now you're squeezing the descending colon. Sweep your right arm up past your ear. As you breathe in and out, make the breath loving and kind. So when we come from a lethargic or apathetic time, a dorsal vagal time, we don't want to be then berating or critiquing ourselves at all. The fact that we're now moving would be something to have optimism about, appreciation for. And then raise back up to center and release your right arm down. And let's take notice, how do things feel relative to where you might have come from if you were in one of those downward spirals happening now. So that might be good motivation from there to do something that you've been like postponing or ignoring, like get up and go for a walk, to enjoy, not to swing the pendulum from lethargy to urgency, but go for a walk. Or you've not been doing the dishes, so you get up and clean the dishes in the sink and give yourself a little feeling that you're re-inhabiting the space of your life, not just helping the body to come forward, but then also the next thing and the next thing until you find yourself back in your homeostasis. So what we're going to do right now is take these 2 blankets into a little back bend pose, and then we'll have Shavasana before we finish with Nadi Shodhana, which is really important practice. So put your 2 blankets something like this so that they're stacked, and reach for a block. Place it behind the blankets, and then you can lie back over your 2 blankets so that the chest and the heart are going to have some opening. And let's say that you had been in that lethargy or apathy I was just talking about. This would be a good place. You could come to this before you wash the dishes. You could come to this before you go for a walk outside. Now, the height that you put your head on is going to matter, and it should feel comfortable and breathable to you. So you could put the block on the medium setting like I've done. You could use 2 blocks for your head to be higher. Some of you might want your block to be on the flat setting behind you. That's fine too. So allow the upper back, the shoulders, the chest to have a little opening, a gravity-supported opening. This is not a practice that you have to do something in. It's that you're receiving. You're resting into the practice now. Notice what happens kind of moment to moment, any greater sense of release. Wherever you sense the opening in your body, can you sense some appreciation there? And so supporting your upper back like this. Now let's roll to the side. Bring one arm across with you as you roll to your side. Come up to sit. And then you can spin yourself about to go to the other side of the blanket. So now the knees go on the blankets. We're going to lie back. Turn your palms to go face up. You could also put your hands on your abdomen and your heart if you like. An action of self-appreciation. And picture yourself just really gently coming back into harmony. We're not swinging the pendulum wildly. We're just coming back into a gentle undulation of harmony. your body and your mind to get very still. And invite inside the inner intelligence that knows how to bring you to harmony, to a loving homeostasis. Encourage your mind not to wander off, but to be here in service to your deepest relaxation and ease. The mind could even say in a very loving voice tone, just rest, simply rest. Allow that relaxation to go a few degrees deeper, and let it start being something that you are going to remember. What is the feeling tone of being at ease? And then wiggle your fingers and your toes. You please bend your knees. Roll to your side. Up to sitting. Now to come up to this seat, we're going to be purposely practicing Nadi Shodhana, the alternate nostril breath. And This is the breath that offers us great integration between the hemispheres of the brain, left and right, and can be really helpful when we feel like we're losing our ability to concentrate or to bring attention to something, or we're getting, super distracted, uber distracted by this and that, like dog, ball, dog chase, ball, ball go, dog, and that we keep going like that. So to give a little boost of concentration into the system, we're going to do a short practice where you sniff the inhale, about 5 or 6 sniffs, hold it for a moment, let it go. And then you do that again. These little sniffs are taking the breath up the sinus cavity, and it's influencing your endocrine and nervous system to be like, oh, time to pay attention. Okay, so it's something like this. Little sniffs that make one breath like this. It's just one smooth exhale there. Okay, let's do it again. We'll do it about 4 times. More time. And now bring your right hand up, curl the fingers in, and we're going to do this breath practice for 3 minutes of Nadi Shodhana. So you want to have your arm be comfortably placed. We'll close the right, inhale left. After the inhale, we change sides to the exhale. We stay on the same side for the next inhale. So you change the nostril after an exhalation. You're always going to breathe at your own pace. Let's see if you might balance your inhale with your exhale. At no point should you cause yourself to feel breathless. So this is a loving pranayama practice for you and your brain. own timing, when you complete the next exhale through the left nostril, relax your right hand also back to your lap. Notice the kind of weather pattern of your mind. Please raise your hands to your heart and we'll close this practice with appreciation for the efforts that you've made to be here. Thank you very much, everyone. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining us for the practice. If you have questions about this practice, please leave them in the comments below. I'd be glad to hear from you. And also don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us to put more content out that meets your needs. So thank you once again. Namaste.